Well, hey y'all, I want to show you my pellet grill. Now this is a Pit Boss brand, and at the end I'll put a photograph of the owner's manual so you'll know what model it is. It's very easy to use. It's electric. It plugs into the wall, just a regular old plug-in. You don't have to have one of those big sprockety things. It has a place where you can put the hopper for the pellets. And we'll do that here in a minute. It has a very easy to read digital dials, and it also has two thermometers that are you plug into your food, and then you can plug it into this and it'll tell you what it is. Now the one thing it does not do that I have not found is it doesn't Bluetooth. My master built electric smoker at home, the upright one, it does have a Bluetooth. This one doesn't, and I'm fine with it. I didn't even know I needed one. No, I don't need one. But it also has a smokestack up here and you can lower it and tighten it down. It has a grease bucket that hangs over here, and you can buy the disposable aluminum inserts, but I haven't found that that's a problem. I just keep a paper towel in it and I throw it away, and I haven't had trouble with flies. One of the things, when we talk about our charcoal grill, the lid, this is easy to raise. It's a little heavy, but it's easy to raise, and it does have a shelf on the bottom that you can pop up and it goes down. And I do have a cover for it so I can keep the pollen and everything off of it. And we did pick up see that red thing down there? That's a little vacuum cleaner. And you do, every rose has a thorn, y'all. You do need to clean it in between cooks, and I'll show you that. I'll show you that when we get there. But anyway, I really like this thing, y'all. So I'm going to wheel it around and find another place where the light kind of is pretty good, and I'll show you how I take it apart and clean it. So I'll see y'all back in just a little bit. All right, y'all, I'm going to show you how you clean this thing. First off, you take these, and it's not been plugged in. I haven't used it this time yet. So you just take these grills out, and I did pick up a TV tray at a flea market so I don't have to put all this stuff on the ground. And these can easily be washed in your sink. I put a towel down so they don't scratch my sink. But you take all three of these out. And I will say that this is the most, bye y'all. This is the most challenging part of this whole thing. It's not hard. It's just, well, it's hot out here, y'all. But anyway, there's a little latch right here. Now what this does, this little thing right here, you see those, let me see if I can show you. See down in those grates? See, right now they're open, and then you can shut them. Now you open these up when you want to use it as a grill and you want to cook something really hot like burgers or steaks. You want to sear something, but you close it whenever you want it to smoke. But you just take this little lever and you just pull this little thing out of it. Hang on a minute, y'all. So you just pull that out and slide it over to the side. This whole thing right here comes out as one big piece. And I'm going to take this out. What do you think? Do I want to vacuum that first? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to get my vacuum cleaner. This is one of these reasons I don't do, I'm not sponsored by anybody because I don't want to have to do their standards on what they say. But anyway, that's another here and there. I'm going to vacuum this. And you see there's not a whole lot down in there, but there's just some things from some onions I was cooking. There's a little bit of debris. So I'm just going to plug my vacuum cleaner in, and I'm going to vacuum that. And you don't want to hear that noise, and I'll turn you back on just here in a second. I got this top thing vacuumed off, and I'm just going to pick this up. It's all one piece. You just pick it up. I don't know how much it weighs, 3, 4, 5 pounds, something like that. You just get it out of there. I'm going to lay it on my table. Okay, here it is. Now this is where I'm going to really, there's a lot of ash down in there. Okay, let me turn you around. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Okay, y'all see down in there? The pellets that are in the hopper is run by a little auger, and that augers into that little chute right there. And then, can y'all see that little hole right there on the left-hand side? And then as it burns, that's where the smoke comes from. And I am going to vacuum that out. Alrighty, it's cleaned out. You see the air hose where it gets the air. You know, fire can't burn if it doesn't have oxygen. So now it's all cleaned out. So I'm gonna put it back together. Okay, we're gonna put this big thing back in here. Alrighty, now I'm gonna stick this little Doomafitchy right here back in this little hole. Easy peasy, huh? There we go. And make sure it works. Okay, it works. And let me put these grills back on. There we go. Now it does come with another grill that sets up on here so you can have 2 layers. I don't like it because I couldn't get my spatulas up there to flip stuff good. So anyway, there we go. All right, y'all, I'm going to put some more of these pellets in the hopper, and I will show you what they look like. One of the great things about a pellet grill is you don't have to babysit it like you do a stick burner. And a stick burner is log splits that you use real wood. This is real wood, it's just different. Let me show you what it looks like though. Looks like rabbit food. They're very hard little encapsulated pieces of wood. See, I can't even hardly break them. They're as hard as can be. But anyway, that is what it is. Now my very favorite flavor is apple because to me it goes with everything. And this does come with a great cover to keep little people from putting their fingers in it, but there's no little people around here that's going to put their fingers in it. But there is a hopper down in here that has the auger that if you have little people around, you might want to do that. But y'all, they're out playing. They don't have to be up here with all of us grown folks anyway. Anyway, so I'm just going to, probably not going to pour off. Well, we'll see how much fits. Now, I tell you, I did leave this all winter with the pellets in it. It's on the west side of the porch in the cupboard. You know, it's got a roof over it, and it was covered with the, where does that all fit? Let's see. But it was covered with the fabric cover. And whenever I fired it up this spring, it lit lickety-split, just like nobody's business. So, I'm not going to put the last little bit. That's got some brokens, and you could put this in a colander, in a sieve, and strain the fines out, and I'll do that later. But here you go. How easy is that? Done. Alrighty. I'm going to back y'all up, and then I'm going to show you how you turn this thing. Okay, I hope y'all can see this. Now it's got the little window in it so you can see how many pellets you have. And you have the on-off button. I'm going to turn it on. And over here you have off, smoke, 200, all the way up to 475, and then high. And I'm going to cook these garlic smashed potatoes at 350, just like I would a regular oven. So I've turned it on 350. And I don't have any of the probes plugged in, so that's not an issue there. But whenever you very first start it, whenever you very first get it home from the store and you filled it up, you would need to hold down this prime button. Now, read the instructions on whichever brand you get and see exactly how they say to do that. But once you get it primed and these little pellets get down in that auger, you won't have to do that again. But you can hear them whenever they start pinging, and they're ping, they'll just pop down in there. So, I'll stand y'all back up, hang on. Alrighty y'all, it's heating up to 350 and I have my griddle that I'm going to put over top of this. Now, you remember you can close if you want to smoke, or you can open the grate so the fire is down there. And I'm going to put this griddle, and you could use a griddle or a cast iron. This is just keeping me from buying a black stone. So this is going to be fine. So I'm just going to let this sit here and preheat to 350, and then we'll put our potatoes on. Well, while I'm waiting for my garlic smashed potatoes to finish up cooking on this Pit Boss, I want to tell you a few things about it that I really do like. I like that it's lightweight to push around. I can push it all over this porch, and I can do it basically with one finger, maybe two. It's really easy to move around. I like the lid. I can lift it. I know that's not a big deal to some of y'all, but it is to me. And I like that the pellets stay in there. I don't have to take the pellets out. Now you can. Y'all, there is a place on the back that you can remove and then under this trap door, and you can drain the pellets out if you want to change flavors. I have found that I like apple the best, and so I can use apple whether I'm doing desserts, beef, pork, chicken, ribs. It does not matter. I like apple, so I'm just kind of a one and done. I like something, I stick with it. The main reason I got this Pit Boss, you know what it is? It's very scientific. It's the one my son has. So if something went wrong on it, I could just call him up and say, hey, get over here. Your mammy's got a problem with this thing. But y'all, I do like it. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'll never be sponsored by anybody. But this I do like, and I picked it up at Lowe's, and they probably have them at Home Depot, and you can order anything you want online, you know. But I do recommend this. It's easy for the home griller to use, and I like it that I don't have to ask my husband to go lug a bunch of heavy old stuff around for me if I can't hoss it around myself. But anyway, I hope this made some semblance of sense to y'all. Sometimes I always say I get my tongue wrapped around my eye teeth and I can't see what I'm saying, but I do like it. I recommend it. And one other thing you can do, you can use it outside, and you do not have to heat up your oven. I have baked desserts on it. You can cook pizzas on it. You've got a thing like I've got my chicken thing on that iron flat thing, and the fact that I can put that iron flat thing on it keeps me from wanting a black stone, because I do not need another toy. Now, if I mention that I want a black stone, I want y'all to hold my feet to the fire and tell me, say, I think you said you didn't want one of them. But anyway, that's enough yammering about. But anyway, I think my potatoes are done, and if you want to hang around, there'll be a video doing these garlic mashed potatoes, smashed potatoes that I'm going to cook out here, and then I'm going to do a smash burger. And those videos will be separate, so they're not all lumped up together and get lost. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I think I'm going to turn the camera around and show you kind of what we're looking at out here. Hey y'all, I was washing up this griddle and thought I wanted to tell you a couple things. My friend Deanne, who owns a health food store, and if you're in the neighborhood of Greers Ferry, Arkansas, she carries some wonderful farm-raised, pasture-fed ground beef. And she has steaks and all the parts of it that are delicious and wonderful and healthy, because a month ago this thing here was walking around 10 miles as the crows flies from the cabin. But support your local farmers and ranchers and truck patchers and farmers market. Everybody is struggling. Now I will tell you this pound was about $5. I went to that big grocery store, and I'm not going to say the name, but the first letter is a K, the last letter is the R, and the middle sounds and rhymes with Roger. I went to that place to see how much the hamburger meat was. Y'all, it was $7.59 a pound. And you know that was not ethically raised like this was. Another thing, if you want to make smash burgers, you do not have to have a pellet grill. I have made them on the griddle that you make your pancakes on. You can put them in an iron skillet. You can put them in your favorite skillet. You can do one. You don't have to do a whole bunch, but that's just a couple things I forgot to tell y'all because I was hungry, frankly, and it was time to eat some dinner. But I'm gonna go ahead and, this is soaking a little bit. Feels like it's still a little stuck on there, so I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna kick my feet back. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.